Hi everyone, my name is Marcella. I'll quickly walk you through the steps you need to take to set up your Bluehost account and also install WordPress. So as you can see here, I've just clicked on the link that's in my post and I've been prompted with the page of Bluehost where I see that the monthly price is $3.95 and I get all of these things for free. So let's just click on get started now and start the setup process. So basically on here you can see that Bluehost currently offers three payment plans. So I've gone with the basic one, and to be honest, for a startup blogger, I really believe that this basic plan is all that you need. I'm still with this plan. I'm not really planning to change it anytime soon, but if I wanted to, I can change that at any one point. So let's just click on select. And the process is really quite simple. On this page here, you can see that you have now the option to either purchase your domain, or if you have one already, just to pop it in here and proceed with setting up of the account. But let's just play around with it and see what happens if you were to pop in the globalize.com, which we know is my current domain. As you can see on here, the message that we get says we're unable to continue because this domain has already been purchased by another user. Let's just go with the globalize.online, see if that one is available. So basically you can't proceed if the domain is already taken, so you have to select a name that's still available for you to go for. As we can see, the .online domain is free, so I can purchase it. So you can see that on the next page, all you have to do is just pop in your personal details like first name, address, email address, etc. But the really important bit is this bit here at the bottom, which talks about the package information. So on here you can see that you've got different packages that you can go for. I think that the most beneficial is the 36 months, because as you can see, the 12 and the 24 month packages, the price is a bit higher. So I think 36 is really a good deal. I personally ticked off these two options. I've only kept the domain privacy protection on, because that essentially means that if someone was to go and look for information about my blog, all that they'll be able to see is that the blog is hosted by Bluehost, and they won't be able to see any of my personal information, which is just all of this information up here. Again, personal preference, if you want you can untick that, but again, it's up to you. So in the payment information here, all you have to do is just pop in your card details, and after you've clicked on to agree with the terms and conditions, you'll be able to pay your total price of $154 for a 3-year Bluehost subscription. This basically gives you your free domain and your hosting for your blog for 3 years. So after you've done that, click submit. I won't obviously go through this process because I've already purchased my hosting and my domain, but I can show you screenshots of what other steps you'll be prompted with once you've clicked on submit. Essentially, it will just ask you to set up a password for Bluehost, which is the password you'll be using to access your Bluehost account. So these are just a couple of screens to show you what you'll be prompted with. And once you have installed your Bluehost account, you'll be able to go into it and actually install WordPress. So let's just quickly go on to that. So to go onto Bluehost, just go onto bluehost.com, then go on to login. Yeah, so on here you'll be asked about your domain, which you've already selected, and your password, which you will have picked. So then if you go on to submit, that will be you already in your Bluehost account. So let's just quickly go and install WordPress on your domain. So all you have to do on here is just go into hosting, then quickly go into cPanel, and then you see an icon called install WordPress. It's really quite simple. Honestly, these guys have made it so easy to set it all up. But again, if you have any problems at any one point, their support is just excellent. They did quite a lot for me when I was first starting, because I literally had no idea what was going on. So if you happen to be at that stage as well, honestly, once you've purchased their account, they'll be there with you the whole way. So on here you can see that you have to just select your domain, whether you want it to start with the www or without it. I personally gone with the one without, but again, it's personal preference. The directory field you can leave blank, and all you have to do then is just click on next. This will essentially mean that you have installed WordPress on this domain. I won't go through the process, as I said, because I've already installed WordPress on this particular domain name, but I can show you the email that you'll get once you've gone through this quick step. So this is basically the email that I received from Bluehost once I installed WordPress. So you can see it's called notice regarding your recent WordPress installation. So you get an email from Bluehost essentially saying that this is my WordPress site, this is the email address they originally signed up for, so I signed up with, and this is the password that they given me. So this is a password that it's automatically generated for me. I haven't put it in myself. So you just have to use that password anytime you log onto your WordPress blog. Now, what got me really confused is the bit about how do you actually access WordPress once you've installed it. So all that needs to happen from now on, anytime you want to go and set up your account, set up your blog, is basically go to www.yourblog name, in my case, globalized.com /wp-admin, and this is basically how you're going to be accessing your account every time you need to make a new post, do some changes, whatever it might be. So on here, that's the username or essentially the email address that you sign up with Bluehost, which is just that email included in that email address in that email, and the password is the one again that's been automatically given to you. So that's the password that you have to pop in there. Once you have done that, you will be able to access your WordPress and basically go onto your dashboard, which is where you can now start playing around with it and create your blog posts. Well, that's it for the moment. I'm really hoping that this has been helpful and will really help you do the first few steps for you to start your blog. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Thanks. Bye.